Hello everyone. Gosh, it's been a long time since I came on and made a video. I apologize for the um, absence. I hope you're all well, and I'm Ivy, by the way. So much happened. I moved. I had personal problems with my daughter and low moods and just can't get my head together to do anything. But spring is coming, so I say yes, spring is here and it's gonna be Easter weekend this weekend. So weather is getting better, so I thought, let's get your act together and do a little crafting slowly, bit by bit, and that's what I've been doing. Well, every time I wanted to do something, I just sat in my craft room and I couldn't get my head together to even start anything. So I just left my little craft room and just thought, no, I can't do it. I don't want to force myself. It's not right when you have to force yourself to do something. It's just not enjoyable. But anyway, I don't watch any videos either, so I apologize to anybody, who I'm subscribed to, and not to make any comments or anything. I'm truly sorry. I just cut myself off from everything and everyone, so I do apologize. But I do go on Facebook and, look at things, see what people post, even though I don't make comments either. And then I come across something from Lorna Taylor. She's from Canada and she is with the Creative Expressions, one of my favorites when I was paper crafting, making cards and stamping and coloring and whatnot. She's joined up with Creative Expressions and she come up with this beautiful tailor-made journals, sets of things like stamps, paper pads, and what do you call it, stencils. When I saw this kit that's just brought out, I knew I had to get it, obviously. And it is called the paper pad is called Chateau Rose. As you can see, it's by Creative Expressions. You can find it on the web, if you search Creative Expressions and tailor-made journals, and all her kits will come out. Gorgeous if you're a junk journal person, the stamps and whatnot. But this paper pad just called to me and I just love it. It's Shabby Chic. And look at these ladies, and I love the thickness. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, like some papers pads, from even the big brand. They're too thick, it make your journal pages a bit too thick, which I don't like. But this is just perfect for pages, So this is what I bought. As you can see, if I just give a quick flip through, it's very Shabby Chic. So I bought it and I thought, right, let's not, leave everything mounting up. You just buy and not make anything, and that's what I have been buying a little bit, but not a lot. But they soon built up, and and I thought, let's do something, girl, So I did, and this is what I made. I made a journal. Kind of a journal. We started of, I wish I had take a picture of the this vintage. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's not a tray cloth. It's like that. It is a piece of vintage something which is in the shape like that, and then it's got a I'll show you. Here we go. This is what it's like at the one end. Okay, this is how it's like, and then it's got a attached tassel already on it. So I had it, you know, put aside for ages, and I kept looking at it thinking that will make a nice this, nice that. So but I eventually picked it out and said, right, it's going to be my trifold cover. So that's how it started, by looking at this piece of vintage doily thing, whatever you call it. And then I started to rip out some of the pages that I want. I basically just rip out one image of a lady each, and then each of these paper, it has 6 designs and 4 of each. So that's what I picked out. So that's how it started, really. So I started ripping out the papers, and then distressing the edges, make it, you know, a little bit shabby and not perfect, and slowly build it up. So this is what I have. So the cover, I copy the image of this page onto fabric. I just copy it. I didn't scan nothing, and luckily it came out good. But I had whitewash it a little bit to take off the darkness, and I love it. And I backed it up with a bit of a wadding, not wadding, or whatever you call it. It is I think it's supposed it's a wadding, isn't it? Yeah, just to give it a bit of stability. I just sewn around it with a zigzag. I cut out the image shape and sewn around it, and that's what I did. On this original piece of doily, I have lined it first with another piece of vintage cloth. It's got layers, okay? It's hard to explain, but it started with this doily, and then a vintage fabric, lace fabric thingy, like a Quaker oat thing fabric. You can see a little bit there. And then I glue this beautiful vintage fabric that I got in my, everything's from my stash, obviously, is around there. And you can still see that Quaker lace fabric at the bottom, which I wanted. And this bit is from Esme, something that I hoarded. So it took me a while to think of this. I did the cover last after I finished the journal, because I wanted to take my time to think of what to put on the front. So this is what I come up with. So I had this image on fabric, and then I built some beautiful flowers, handmade flower, Shabby Chic flower there, like a hat. And then I thought I wanted something nice, you know, just to go around it, and because it's the Chateau rose, and I remember I got this, my favorite a vine of these mulberry roses. Absolutely, I love them. And I remember I had this, so I thought I'm gonna wind it around because they are on wire, you know. Just glue it down with fabric glue, And then I also whitewash it down a little bit because it is a baby pink, but I wanted it even lighter. So, and I like the look of it. So it has a bit of vintage gathered lace there, and this is one of my favorite trim. And so that's what I did with the cover. And the closure is a packet of quite big, what you call it, snap fastener. So I sew that on and then whitewash it so it's not black. So that's my cover. Oh, and now this gorgeous beaded bow, which I also glue on. It's all glued and sewn, so there's no hot glue on it. So that is my cover, and I think that came out pretty well. So I hope I'm in frame because I'm a bit rusty, and I need to glue that because I left something sometimes because I need to tuck things in so I don't glue on properly. Just a little bit to tuck it, and then I, you know, if I wanted to tuck things, I could. So this one is going to be glued down. So that is the first page. So what I did on top of this original doily piece, I glue on a piece of Stamperia fabric. You can see that at the bottom. And then I have another piece of this beautiful rosette kind of fabric in this light pink on top, so we kind of dulled it down even more, as you can see here. Okay, so that's what I did with the inside of this doily. So I make a pocket of a vintage crocheted thingy, and this is one of the stamps from the collection by Lorna Taylor. And then I just stuck a bit of washi tape with a rose on there, a little bit of what you call those? Oh, I can't think of it now. It's by these, what do you call them? Brats, epoxy. I can't even say epoxy brats. And so, and a little bit of vintage, what you call it, connectors. Just simple bit of collagen, and there's, you know, with the stamping, I just love all the stamps that she come up with. So those go in that pocket. And then out of here, this little book, which you know, write on, obviously lots of things to write on. And this is one of the stamps from my collection. Let the beauty of what you love be what you do. And then I've got a bit of washi tape. And I also, this is a stencil of a rose from her set. So this is actually a tag from a Graphic 45, one of those long tags, is it? Let me see. No, it's not. It's Dilutions from Tim Holtz. It's one of the long tags. I just cut it and then cut around this thing, so I got a little bit of a loop there. So inside, more of her stamps. You know, I just want to be simple, just a paper and a stamp. So all this is stamp on, a bit of coffee dye paper, vintage music paper, and this is a, what you call it, glassing bag envelope, which I have embossed. And then saw something here which I forgot, so I could put a bit of a tag in there. Okay, so yeah, so more washi rose stickers, more stamping. Then this is the got a little bit of opaque beads there. Yeah, I love the stamping on, from the collection. There's a bit of a lace there, and then this lady as well. And then more ledger stamps. And I attached this little book with some more of that fabric from Stamperia onto this main signature. So that's how it's attached. And I just use some of these lovely, what do you call this? I don't even know what they call it. Some of this fussy thing, yarn, that's it. So this is the lady, and so I've got just collage some of these appliques, stuck some little flowers in the middle, and then some of this is a vintage net lace there. And then I don't want to put too much lace on it. I need to cover up the beautiful image, but I have got a bit of flexible paste here, using one of our stencils as well. So this flexible paste won't crack because it's after a lot of handling. And then is a embroidered silk strip there. I attach it to this flap. A bit of handmade snippet there with the gorgeous button. A bit of washi tape, and this is left with this beautiful paper. So this is a bit of packing paper which I slightly stencil a rose on there. More stenciling. And this is another washi stickers, and this is another ledger stamp from the Lorna Taylor collection. And this is a bit of a pocket that I just colored together with some vintage. And that is antique actually, so delicate. Yeah, just some odd bits of snippets that I got left into making the pockets. Look at this beautiful paper. Sorry, just talking to my daughter. So, I'm out of frame a bit, a nice ago, and this is again some more snippet that that's what I've been making, not, much, just slowly, a bit of snippets, cluster, a little bit of handmade shabby chic flowers, just little things, nothing big, but it all eventually I can use. So there's a little tag. This I take from my own collection. I just added in because I thought, it would look nice. These are all, there's a vintage lei that is actually from France. A ribbon, I meant. And even this little silk bit is very old. And this is the lady, another lady. I mean, look at this beautiful, beautiful dress. That's why I don't want to cover it up. And I mimic the quart pearl chain she got on. 4 layers. I just mimic it and then just glue it on, really. So this is the collage of the hat. That's just beautiful. I didn't want to cover it or do anything. And this is the printed rose doily. And then here I got an antique bit of vintage, as I say, lace, which I ruffled up in the sewing machine and added some of this fuzzy yarn. And this is a vintage. In fact, that is an antique piece of flowers. I just add it onto a little bit of a vintage doily there. A flower, should I say, applique. So that goes in there. So let's tie this up properly. And then a little bit of white wash there because a little bit dark, that rose. And a bit more of that flexible cream paste. This is 49 in market fabric tape. I just thought to give a little bit of texture. And this is a handmade flower that I just add on top. More of that antique netting there. Yeah, whitewash again the dark bit because I didn't want it too dark. And more of this cluster that I made. And this is a handmade, I can't remember what that is now. Hexie, that's it. There's some more of that stencil. And there's, I love this paper. I got it off Gail when she sent me something. Thanks, Gail, and I thought I'd use it. Here is this doily with that image from one of the stamps from Lorna Taylor as well. Yeah. I just wanted to leave some blank pages because the images are just beautiful. Look at it. So this is I use that as a pocket, and this is another one of beautiful stamps. Another one of my cluster. I just make a little bit of fan shape there. That is the middle page where again I added a couple of glass beads. There's another rose stencil. This is the other side. You can see now, so using a bit of snippets of what is left of a doily. And this is another stamp from the collection. I just tucked it in there. Another one of my cluster whatever thing. So there you go. I just torn up some whatever I got left of what I torn for the front cover, and I use it as a little bit of tag. But there we go. Just collage it and I just pin it on there. So it looks quite nice. There's the other side of the packaging paper. I love this what you call it, ribbon. This is a Prima one. That is washi tape. There's another stamp, and there's another stamp that I stamp on the fabric and just hang it on there, attached with a brad, enamel brad, and tuck it into this little vintage corner. What do you call it, doily? There's that little bit of old sari silk, which I ruffled up. It's going to be quick because I have to get ready for work. So this is, look at this beautiful paper. There's the other half of the printed doily. And there's another cluster tag that I made. Again, look at this stamp. I believe that is not tailor-made. That is actually sample. And look at this, a little bit of snippet of applique. I just attach, and some more of that paper that is left over. So don't waste your beautiful paper. Tear it up and make it into little tags and whatnot. And look at this beautiful applique. I believe this is the other end of it at the bottom. And this is a little bit of a writing pad that I printed up. This is a digital from Odysina, I believe. I just thought I'd tear this up and just make it into a little writing pad attached with one of my snippets. It's a snippet roll that I made. That is something else I just thought I'd sit and do. Just get some bits, scraps together, and so I cut a bit off and put it on the top, which I tied to the back with 2 punch holes. So this paper pad, when it's finished, can be removed and added more on. Okay, with some seam binding that I dyed. And this page, right, where am I now? Just get it back into the focus. There you go. This is old vintage lace collar. And I love these flowers with the dango. I love it. And then a couple of tags. This is from a collection. This is from one of TaylorMade's stamps kit. Look at that. So I just thought I'll put this in here. And then, yeah, more stenciling. I use velvet Victorian Tim Holtz, if you wanted to know. And then some of these more fabric sticker from 49er Market. And a little bit of snippet. And this is sample stamp. Oh no, this is what you call it, glass in envelope that I bought off Marketplace. Not Marketplace, I beg your pardon, Amazon. And I seal up the top and I cut a little bit of the edge and I just use it as a side pocket instead. And more stamp. And then another bit of journaling card. There we go. I attach this envelope to the other bit of this paper that I obviously folded up, and so it's half a size as I attach it. And this is an old vintage ribbon that was gifted to me by Kathleen. Thank you, Kathleen. I took off the wire edges and then I ruffled it through the sewing machine and stuck it in there. Again, this was glued onto this page, but I also stick a bit of the 49 and Market fabric lace there because it's got flowers and whatnot. So this is the other bit of the fabric that attached to this book, and it came out like transparent, which is good. So that is the end of it, I'm afraid. And this is a vintage, beautiful ruffle lace, gathered lace, about, and it's got some little hearts. So I'm using, yeah, a lot of my vintage things that I've been hoarding, and I thought, right, time to use them up. So that is what I have made. And so the back, you can see I've got a seal that's a handmade by Eifeline, that's myself. So yeah, so that is my journal after a very long time that I've been absent and not being able to do anything. So I'm pretty pleased with it. So I hope you like it too. And yeah, please let me know if you like it. And it will be for sale. If you're interested, I'll have put my email address in the description and just email me. It is handmade with love, obviously. So I will leave you now, and I hope I'll see you again soon. So take care and happy Easter to you all. Bye-bye.